it's a complete app built in HTML5. It leverages a lot of offline capability. It's for a use case that everyone's familiar with. I want to take information or documents with me. I want to be able to annotate or jot on them. And I want to be able to do it unconstrained to any device I have back at the computer. So,
all right. Yeah, absolutely.
All right. So we're currently in technical trials with a couple early customers, and so that's what you're going to see today. So first thing we see is a list of all the different applications or all the different files that I have with me. These files were synchronized from my PC, which is back in my hotel room. So I'm completely disconnected right now. This is a complete offline experience. So I'm going to pick one of the documents to go into, and this one's about HTML5, surprise, surprise. And just wait for a second. So one of the things that you see, or rather one of the things you don't see in the application right now, is a lot of different UI type elements, a lot of different navigation. One of the things we see a lot of developers try and do in a tablet-based experience is try and take what you have on a laptop or PC and stuff it down into a tablet. So you end up with a big navigation bar across the top and on the side. So one of the things we caution a lot of developers to do is try and really think about real estate, think about how apps are used. So when we developed jotsy, we created a concept which we are patent pending right now, which we call the bear pub. So you notice this transparent J on the left-hand side, and when I click it, out pops our menu. Now this menu, if I want, I can move it. Oops, sorry, I have to tap and hold. I can move it anywhere on the screen to either side of the margin. So if I'm actually a left-handed writer or an annotator, I can move it to the right hand of the screen, so I can annotate, or I can do the menuing concept with my thumb. Or, as I'm a right-handed writer, I'll move it back to the left.
This is great. I mean, I haven't seen this concept before. I love it.
That's great. So why don't I show you a couple simple annotation types. So we'll just look at this document. We'll pick a pen-based annotation. You know, we've been talking a lot about HTML5 and standards. So obviously a very important thing is there's a huge commitment from the different mobile vendors out there. And one of the things I do want to highlight is what a great job RIM is doing. So if you look at one of these paragraphs here, it just talks about RIM and HP. They were looking at their app framework approach. And you guys have done a fantastic job, and we heard earlier today about really exposing portions of the OS all the way right up through WebWorks.
You're making me blush.
Highly applaud you for that. You know, we can look through the rest of the document. And one of the things we talked about lots today is cross-platform capability. So let's just add a quick little note here. We talk with a lot of enterprise customers, and we'll just add a note that enterprises love this feature.
So you're using the native keyboard on here. Again, this is all in HTML5. And what other features of HTML5 are you using?
Well, the simple thing that you see is we're using Canvas.
Yep.
So we take documents, we render them up into Canvas, which is the document you see underneath. And then as we write, we use another layer of Canvas to draw annotations and drawings above. So, you know, this is all persisted, reassembled back in the playbook, and then sent back to your PC to pass it along.
And obviously using local storage and the database APIs. It's
Completely
all
offline, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Well, this is incredibly exciting. Now, when can we expect to see jotsy out there?
Well, we're planning to release it about the same time frame as you'll see the next version of the Playbook OS out there. So,
excellent. All right, again on us. Okay.
Cheers.
Mark, thank you very much. This is great.